How to install a fog light on a Ford Fusion. This one here is a 17 Fusion, and I believe the older Fusions, it's a little bit different step. I believe on the older Fusion you'll have to take the bumper off to get to the fog light brackets. On the 17 Fusion, it's a lot simple here. I've already got mine already set up here where it's already got the bezel on it. Now I just need to install the fog light itself. So all you just need is the U-nut and I believe any bolt, maybe a 10mm what I used that fits into the U-nut. I'll show you what I mean by that, but let's go ahead and get started here. So on mine, all I had to do is pop this bezel piece that I've already put on it. All I just gotta do is take that bezel piece off. So since I've already added onto it, it's not on there all the way, and you just give it a good firm pull and you can hear it pop off, and it comes off just like so. You can see the little tabs here that holds it into place, and you can just set that off to the side. And what I was talking about here, I got a bolt here. I don't think the U-nut's on that one here. Yeah, like this one here, it's already got the little U-nut on it and a bolt here. So what I'm gonna do, since you have to install the fog light this way first instead of going behind the bumper, you gotta go in front of it. I'll need to switch out, turn this around where it's facing the other way to do it. Then you can find out too on where you need to do it. Added the bolts to it, the little, don't know if you can see that here, that little bracket here. And there should be one on the other side. Yep, right there on it. So yes, there's two holes here. One of them, there's a little tab right here. There's a little tab there that goes into one of that hole here. I believe it's the right side one. Then the bolt goes on the left side of it. Alright, so I've already got the bolts off of there now. And the only one I just need is just two of them. So I got one here and the other one there. I didn't get these from the dealership. I just had some laying around and had some bunch of bolts. So I see which one fit into it. And these two seems to go in there just fine. So what I'm going to go and do, and you can kind of tell too, compare from this one here to that one there, you can see that it needs a U-nut here and it needs one right there. Now if you got the sports kind, that HID or LED kind, you can add one right back here, but since mine's not, it doesn't have the little bracket piece for that side on it. It just takes two, so one goes here and one goes there. So to add this little U-nut onto it, all you gotta do is get right into there. You may just gotta kind of wiggle it out a little bit, just like so, just enough to access the little hole onto it. And the same thing with this other bolt here. Yeah, probably good enough there. Then go ahead. I'd plug in the light first and test it out, make sure it works on it. Alright, I got it plugged in. It's not really professional wiring how I did it, but it works for what I'm needing it. So I'm just going to kind of have mine sit in there just for right now. And I'll go ahead and give it a test, make sure it works. And as you can see, it lights up. So I'll go ahead and shut it off and put it all into place. Alright, I already got it into place, as you can see along here. You may have to lift it up a little bit just for it to line up into the hole. But if you look down here, right where my finger's at, I don't know if you'll be able to show it too well, but you can see it, what I was talking about, that little pin on the right side. That kind of just like a little alignment. And that's what it's supposed to be. Then you can go and put your two bolts into place and tighten them down. I wouldn't go crazy tight on them, just snug where they won't come off or crack the housing of the light. Alright, I already got my bolts on there. Then go ahead and put your trim panel back in. All you gotta do is push it right back into place.